Hi guys, welcome to another episode of VEGBATE where I take common excuses used against veganism and I respond to them. So, today's excuse is not all farms are like that. So this is referring to when a vegan is showing, say, slaughterhouse footage, or they're explaining what's going on in the industries and somebody says that doesn't happen at my farm. Over 90% of farms are factory farmed. Only 1 to 5% are not. Even if there were more family-run farms, say they were organic, they were free-range, they were humane, CAFOs, which are confined animal feeding operation, have specific regulations for sizing of enclosures for each species of animal. Most farms follow the bare minimum because it's convenient for the farmer. They save money, they save time. Wherever you're from in the world, there should be pages on the internet from your government explaining what the CFOs are, some of the common farming practices. So just check your government's website. You should be able to dig them up eventually. They all seem to be quite similar. There's certain differences, but the major things are still the same. They still have to breed the animals. Normally it's artificial insemination to make them. Male chicks are still killed in the egg industry. Baby calves are still taken away from their mothers and put into the veal industry or the beef industry so they can make more profit off the milk, otherwise they would drink it. A cow has to have had a baby in order to lactate. There's this video that Emily from Bite Size Vegan has made. She's put hundreds of hours of work into making this video accessible for everybody for free. She doesn't talk about isolated incidents during her video. She talks about standard farming practices in one of the most humane countries. If you could set some time aside to actually watch this whole video, I think it would greatly benefit you. If you can't watch the whole thing, as all of her videos have, she has time markers in the description of the video below, so you can skip to parts that you think would benefit you from watching. So I'm gonna link it in the cards or in the description below, and you should go and watch it. You seeing a couple of family farms still doesn't change the fact that the vast majority of animals on this planet are being killed horrifically and treated horrifically just because they're considered just animals, just objects, just food. And keep in mind when you're visiting a small family farm or anywhere where you are a potential buyer, they're not going to air their dirty laundry. They're not going to be like, oh, yeah, we take the baby calves away from their mother here, but we make some nice milk for you. They're not going to say, yeah, we grind the baby chicks alive because there's no use for them, but we have some awesome eggs. And you know, maybe the farmers themselves don't even do the killing. Like some farmers might just order female hens from breeders, that the breeders do all the killing of the male chicks, not the farmer. So the farmer might not know anything about it. Rather than killing the baby male calves themselves, they might have somebody come to do that job for them, or take them away and do that job elsewhere. But killing can't be avoided, even at the most humane, organic, free-range farms. The vegan activist actually has a great little video, I think it's pretty short, explaining why humane, free-range, organic is a myth. I will link it up here in the cards or down below in the description. Go watch that. Aaron Jonas also has 2 videos that will help explain the dairy industry and the egg industry to you more, because I think a lot of people, like me before I went vegan, although I grew up beside a dairy farm and I was constantly over there all the time, there's things that I didn't see, there's things that I didn't understand as a kid. So I'm gonna link both of her videos up in the cards or down below in the description. Definitely go check them out. So you know, there's things that you think you know that you don't know. So even if you think you know everything, go watch the videos. They're standard farming practices. And then you also have the farmers that are on Facebook or any other social media, and they're commenting on vegan posts like, I don't do that on my farm. We love our animals. We treat them like members of our family. And you know, that's great, you know, that they're commenting that. But then also keep in mind the vast majority of farms, 90 to 95% of farms are factory farms. They're not those family farms that have the nice Farmer Brown on them. And not everybody buys organic or free range or humane from Old MacDonald's farm. And there's a few issues with farmers saying they treat their animals like they're members of their family and that they love them. I'm actually going to discuss this in another video because this video is already getting pretty long. So even if everybody wants to buy free-range, grass-fed, it's not actually possible. And this was outlined in the documentary Cowspiracy during a part of it where they talked to some free-range farmers and then they did some calculations on if it's possible for everybody to eat free-range. So I have a little clip that I have found on YouTube. I will link it up above or down below in the description. Please watch it. It really makes you understand that, yeah, that's not possible. This is the end of the video. If you liked it and it helped open up your eyes to new information, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. Let me know what you think. And I will see you guys in another episode of VEGBATE. Bye.